You know what we gotta do, right?
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Ready? So we gotta reenact the Arbites dog, okay? We gotta see what you're capable of. Are you ready to defend the Imperium of Man? With that battle scar. You ready? Okay. Alright, let's ready this intruder. Through the window. Go, attack! Oh, fuck! Oh, you okay? You alright?
What's up, everybody? It's been quite a while, huh? Sorry about that. With the Arbites class coming out tomorrow, I figured it'd be a good time to try and get back into YouTube and kind of reconnect with you guys. For today's gameplay, we're joined by 3 of the Emperor's most favored among the entire Imperium. And these 3 are Mulk, Megma Eater, and Emperor's Fleshlight. Now, I mean, we've already been kind of blessed with some gameplay of Arbites that was obviously played by someone who did the same thing I did, where you use voice control to basically control your character. But all in all, it seems fun. And let's just go into like the backstory of the Arbites real quick. So all in all, I mean, they're pretty much the police of the Imperium, right? They carry out the law. They're the judge, jury, executioner, Judge Dredd, right? Let's be honest. I mean, everyone knows it. Everyone said it. Judge Dredd is pretty much what we're going to get into this game, and I couldn't be more excited. So, you know, I'm not one of the privileged guys. I didn't get access to the Arbites class, and I'm not mad about that. I'm really not. Man. But, so I can't really, like, show any gameplay of it, you know, unless I, like, copy from other people, which I don't really like to do. I mean, I have a clip of Total War, Milk and Cookies, or Milk and Cookies Total War, you know, whatever his name is. So, for now, we're just going to have to rely on Zealot gameplay. But let's just kind of jump into the Arbites class. Now, during that last clip, you probably heard Whiskey meowing. Whiskey had surgery recently. He's doing really well now. But I guess we'll just jump into the part that I was going to save for later because of Whiskey. There he is again. But yeah, the Arbites gets a dog. And I am wicked excited about that. To me, it feels like a nice little ode to Necromunda. I'm not sure how many of you played that game, but it's basically like a Doom-style Warhammer game. And they had a dog in that, and the dog could be customized, you know, told to attack a target, kind of help you whenever you need. Shook a little squeaky toy. I'm not too sure that they're going to bring the squeaky toy in to Dark Tide, but it does sound like the dog is going to be highly customizable. A lot of talent options, a lot of different variations of dogs to kind of mix and match from. So that'll be a nice addition to the game. Obviously, the first reject with... I don't know if you can really call the Arbiter a reject. I feel like he's a step up from what we've seen. He's like, you know, above Zealot, above Veteran. He's a Lawbringer, so I don't even know if you can really consider him a reject. But it'll be a nice kind of change of pace from what we've seen just with our Ogre and Psyker, Zealot, and Veteran classes. So let's go ahead and just kind of dive into like the weapons and the playstyle. It'll be a shorter video, but we'll do more when the actual class comes out. So Arbites is bringing kind of a new arsenal of weapons. So the first one will be the Exterminator Shotgun, which it'll be nice to see a new variation of shotgun. I think that the combat shotguns are decent, and while they each have their own benefits and perks, I always just feel like there's something better to use. The double barrel shotgun has been one of my favorite weapons ever since they brought it out, especially just kind of letting both barrels go at the same time. You get the blessing that increases reload speed by 70%. And then the Flechette blessing, which will give them like 6 stacks of bleed. It's a fantastic weapon. So it'll be really nice to see a brand new shotgun come into the game. And of course, the Ogren's shotgun is just always going to be fantastic. It just knocks over and clears out huge groups of enemies. So the Exterminator shotgun does come with special shells. They are limited. And I guess you can actually see them on top of the weapon, you know, how many you use. So it's not like the combat shotguns where you can just load the special shell in. It's a special move and just kind of have unlimited special shells. So you will have to watch that. They do reset with ammo packs and all that. But the first shell will be the electric shell. So you'll put that in and shoot them, and obviously it'll electrocute groups of enemies. And then the rending shells, which will give armor breaking debuffs. So that's a nice addition. I'm not a big fan of rending. But it is kind of nice to see, I guess. And then the next one that we get to see is the Subductor Pistol and the Riot Shield, which is really interesting because it'll be Dark Tide's first hybrid range and defense combo. So super excited to see that. I'm always a huge fan of the revolvers in this game, so I'll probably be using that quite a bit. We also have the shock maul, which we've seen the shock maul, on come out in the past. It's okay. The only thing that I don't like about it is if you use its special ability to kind of shock people, you do get locked in that animation unless that enemy dies. So it can leave you a little bit vulnerable at times, but it's still a very fun weapon to use and some good single target damage. And then we have the shock maul and the suppression shield combo. Now that's what I'm also really excited for. I guess I'm just excited for the whole thing. But the nice thing about the suppression shield is that while you're using it to block damage, there's a special gauge on the side of it that you can see. It's like a little green battery, and it'll charge up over time. You can use the special attack, and it'll kind of put this like little balloon cone out in front of you, and it electrocutes all enemies in front of you, which is fantastic. Because if you come up against a group of ragers or crushers, you can kind of stop them in their tracks, have a little breather, and then go back into it. So super fun is what it seems like. And then, of course, his special abilities, I think one is like a drone you can put down that seems to regenerate toughness over time. And I know that the other one, I don't know if there's three. I'm assuming there are, but I know that the other one is a charge, kind of like the Zealot or Ogryn. So, super just kind of like get in there, support your team, and do a lot of damage character. So we'll see. I mean, I think this is going to be, everybody's going to be playing him. And if I don't, John Darktide, that's got to be fucking replaced by John Judge Dredd. So I'm really excited for Arbites. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just a nice change of pace. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next few days. Hopefully I can squeeze a video in with actual gameplay of the Arbites this time. Alright, anyways, thanks for watching. Take care. Whiskey sends his love and says goodbye. Peace.